All right, hello. Welcome all to the Thursday show. Today is blockchain and cryptocurrency news. News today, episode 362. This is Thursday, November 14th, 2019. We only have what's about 6 more weeks left in the year. Hope y'all make the best of it. Hope y'all enjoyed this decade. New decade is quite near and upon us. As always, I do have a great show for you today. Some of the topics I'll be speaking to you about today include FBI says crypto is a significant problem that will get bigger and bigger. Russia says Russia has a new law that would let police confiscate Bitcoin from 2021, starting the year 2021. That is, XRP is in the news. Ripple executive says XRP and crypto asset poised to grab millions of customers and micropayments revolution. Also, pension fund stop pension funds double crypto asset exposure in Morgan Creek's fund to 1%. Also, we have XRP once again, with one of Peru's largest banks will utilize XRP for cross-border payments. The ripple effect. So, as always, once you all come in, I really do appreciate it if you all hit that like button, subscribe to the Black Brain Trust, and also to my channel, Food with Money. A link will be left down in the description. Also, you can also find the articles down in the description if you want to follow along. There's 10 articles. And also, if you listen to the playback, pinned to the comment section is a link to my channel. So, with that said, and without further ado, let's jump right to it. FBI, crypto is a significant problem that will get bigger and bigger. Director for the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or more commonly known as FBI, Christopher Wray testified before the Senate Homeland Security Committee at a hearing on security threats facing the United States. On November 5, during the hearing before the U.S. Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, senators asked leaders from the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and the National Counterterrorism Center questions on topics including counterterrorism efforts, foreign influence in elections, cybersecurity measures, border security, and of course, cryptocurrencies. Former presidential candidate and Republican senator from Utah, Mitt Romney, asked the intelligence officer whether the U.S. should not take some kind of effort in dealing with cryptocurrencies and its challenges they present to law enforcement's anti terrorism activities. He said, and I do quote, I'm not in the banking committee. I don't begin to understand how cryptocurrency works. I would like to, I would like, I would think it is more difficult to carry out your work, excuse me, when you can't find or follow the money because the money is hidden from us and wonder whether there should not be some kind of effort taken in our nation to deal with cryptocurrency. End quote. The FBI Director Wray took the lead in answering the question, saying that cryptocurrencies already present a problem for the agency. He stated, for us, cryptocurrency is already a significant issue, and we can out easy, project out easy. Wait, that's not rhyming right. And already we can Wow, let me read that again. For us, cryptocurrency is already a significant issue, and we can project out pretty easily that it's going to become bigger and bigger. One, whether or not that is the subject of some kind of regulation, as a response is harder for me to speak to. End quote. Ray concluded his answer by saying that the FBI is already keeping an eye on cryptocurrencies using tools that we have to try to follow the money. The FBI director also said that if the United States doesn't keep up with new technologies, it will soon find itself being walled off. So, two things you can dig up out of that. The first one is this. It sounds like that they are saying that cryptocurrencies can become a bigger and bigger problem, but at the same time, they're saying if America doesn't keep up with the new technologies, America can find themselves itself behind. So yes, cryptocurrencies is a threat to them, but at the same time, that technology, if not adopted by America, can leave America in a situation of playing catch up. So we'll see. We'll see. I believe that Mitt Romney asked that question to, get the type of answer he wanted. But at the same time, I remember going to an article a while ago saying the DEA actually wants criminals to use cryptocurrencies because they can track them down, they can follow and see. DEA wants criminals to use Bitcoin. I'll say Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure it was a Bitcoinist article. There we go. See, boom, drag it on over. So the FBI saying it's a significant problem that will get bigger and bigger, but in what capacity? Saying that, are you saying that, well, we can't actually catch these people now, or is it saying, or are they saying, hey, it'll be a little bit more difficult for catching people like that? And it says this is 2018. I remember saying this. USDEA actually wants criminals to keep using Bitcoin. So Drug Enforcement Agency, Federal Bureau of Investigation. So take your pick. All right. Russia. New law will let police confiscate Bitcoin from 2021. So Russia is planning on creating legal statutes allowing the government to achieve the impossible, confiscate Bitcoin. A local financial news outlet, RBC, reported on November 7, citing sources familiar with the matter. Russia's Interior Ministry will work with various state organs to draw up the plans which could enter into law in 2021. The push does not single out Bitcoin, but instead refers to digital assets as a general phenomenon, chief among which are cryptocurrencies, says RBC. The publication quoted Nikita Kulikov, head of the dedicated committee at the Russian parliament, as explaining, and I do quote, the constant growth trend in crimes using virtual assets and the lack of consumer protection is the face of this kind of criminal onslaught. Naturally, dictate the need to develop mechanisms for legal regulation and control of virtual asset exchange. End quote. Among the options under consideration is the creation of a government cryptocurrency wallet for transferring funds. That's not going to work. So it's like saying people who have quote unquote digital assets must use the government cryptocurrency wallet in some way. So it's funny that Russia refers these assets as digital assets, but then down here saying a government cryptocurrency wallet. So it's like, okay, if you have Bitcoin or Ethereum or even XRP, you must use our services as a middleman or as some type of custody solution so we can know who you're sending money to and how much. And if we don't agree, we can take your assets. I don't think that's going to happen outside of just busting down the door and you taking people money. I don't. I wonder. If they want to, and what's the word? Uh, enforce. Wow. Hold on. Sound like. Can you all hear me clearly? Okay, we cool. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to enforce this law. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. What's going on, Albert Bird? How you doing, Ty City? What's up? What's up? Art, Art. What's going on, Art? Dre Raphael, how you doing? Dre says, I, I know. Oh, hold on. My feedback. He says, I know you're not a financial advisor. I know y'all like to say that quick, but can I ask you, should you focus on buying crypto or gold? In other words, you what would you do if you were me? I just don't want to be wasting time trading. I know a lot of people say Bitcoin is gold 2.0, Bitcoin will replace gold. Me personally, when it comes to those two, I don't pick. It depends how much. Obviously, I can't tell you what to invest in, but with the just putting the facts on the table, you know that you can. Well, you saying trade, but just I'm looking at this as buying and holding. If I were to choose between crypto and gold, just the facts on the table of obviously what crypto the all-time highs were. I mean, you can get more return on your money with crypto, obviously, but just I'm just looking at it at that point. So yeah. All right. One momento, por favor. Let me drink me tea. What y'all drinking on tonight? Me, I have an 8-ounce cup of not hot, but not warm, like upper middle class. What's this? Earl Grey tea with a little bit of brown sugar in it. What y'all drinking on? What? Let me know what you all have planned for not the new year, but the new decade. A new decade. We got 2020 vision coming in. So, and let me know if y'all like black tea. I had some coffee this morning. Oof, man. I'm gonna learn my lesson. I'm gonna learn my lesson. You get a. No, I haven't gotten no kava yet. Uh, Thai City, not yet. I haven't even looked into it yet. I've been doing other stuff. But let's get to this XRP. Ripple executive says XRP and crypto asset poised to grab millions of customers in micropayment revolution. I tend to agree. Crypto assets like, wait, who said this again? Oh, Ripple exec. Okay. Crypto assets like XRP are the perfect technology to trigger a revolution in the world of micropayments, according to one Ripple executive. At FinTech Abu Dhabi 2019, Ripple's managing director for Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa said hundreds of millions of people will one day rely on micropayments to move value. Hundreds of millions. Hmm. Naveen Gupta says real-world use cases include allowing websites to access content for a few pennies instead of signing up for a subscription. So those paywalls, kick them a few pennies just to read it, and then boom. So that's actually a good idea. This I read this article before because my show, but he goes into some more ideas. But that right there, you want to read the story from the Wall Street Journal. You don't want to pay that subscription. You want to give me your email because your email is gonna be just clogged up full of junk. How do you get 100 emails in one day full of junk? I mean, come on. So that is the byproduct of this. Freeing your email up. My goodness. You want to read an article from the Financial Times, from the Wall Street Journal, but you don't want to, it's like, just want to read this one article, man. Golly, I don't want to pay you. Can I give you a nickel, a quarter, or something? God, that's what he's talking about. XRP, micropayments. It's like you it's like you don't want to look at the entire season. You just want to look at one show of that season. But you got to pay $30 just to get the whole season. Really, you don't have to do that no more. But anyway, quote, let's assume the website already has millions of subscribers and is reaching a saturation point. It wants to give you the right to just read one article at 10 cents. But there is no payment system in the world today which can accept 10 cents from Emily and pay it to a publisher. Nobody can do this at a reasonable price in a quick fashion so that she presses one button on the other side and she's able to read the article. But cryptos can do it, yes, at any almost negligible cost. They're able to let Emily read an article. So micropayments is one such area where a very large number of publishers are looking for a venue to go to hundreds of millions of customers like Emily and get them on board where they're able to serve bite-sized content, end quote. Now you see what I'm saying? It's like they have these clickbaity article titles, right? And you say, well, I want to know, where can I get good health insurance? Wall Street Journal, reputable source. You click on it, you read one small paragraph, and then the words get fainter and fainter and fainter. You're like, oh my God, I can't, I don't want to pay you. So he goes on to say, another big potential use case could emerge in the billion-dollar video game industry. I've talked about this before. Gupta points to the, oh boy, this T is starting to kick in. Gupta points to the sale of virtual in-game items as a potential mainstream marketplace for micropayments and says his son is ready and waiting. Quote, this is a long quote, so, well, it's a video embedded in this. I'm going to read the quote, but there's a video embedded in this. Pretty much say it's good. But he goes on to say, quote, he wins virtual swords. He will win. Oh, I got an idea. He will win different things, but he wants to do oh, I got a good idea. He wants to convert his virtual sword into an ice cream. He wants to sell his virtual sword for $1 for somebody who wants it. He wants to get to the next level and convert that into ice cream. There is no payment system in the world that lets him do that. I agree. Though he has won something of value in the video game and social media, everybody says your sword is valuable. But what he needs is an ice cream. So what are we able to do is take that digital asset from him and through XRP convert that into an ice cream, which he can get at a shop in the fiat currency. These are huge markets in waiting with hundreds of millions of customers where the pent-up demand is there, but we are failing them because there is no micropayment system. And at Ripple, we are changing that through investing in companies, through working in the ecosystem and helping them enable their businesses. And this is an idea whose time has come, end quote. So we know Ethereum and ERC20 tokens. But there's also ERC721 tokens, which are non-fungible tokens. Non-fungibility is I have a dollar, you have a dollar. We trade dollars. Our dollars are the exact same. I have a dollar, you have a dollar. This is non-fungibility I'm talking about now. My dollar is lined with gold. I'm not going to trade with you because my dollar is more expensive. That's non-fungibility, and that is our ERC721 tokens. Whereas you have an item such as this sword, where you won, it's a limited number of swords in the video game, and you have one. So what you can then do is turn around and rent it out. Yeah, turn around and rent it out to whoever wants to use it in the game. So you're playing Call of Duty, right? You know, and there's this rifle in the game that will get the job done, but somebody else has it. You can rent it for a couple of hours, and play your game. That's what he's talking about here. And this is micropayments. This is what crypto can do for you. Just an example, just a taste. So XRP. All right, let's get some more XRP going on. One of Peru's largest banks will utilize XRP for cross-border payments. Oh, the ripple effect. My idea was this. The games on your phone, right? The little card games. I play spades on my phone. What if you can play with other people and you can pay, or you can gamble? It depends on where you're at, but still, you can be like, I want to put a quarter in to the game. Let's get this card game on, and you just playing on the way to work or on the way to home, on the bus or the train. You just getting money or losing money. Oh boy, this T. Banco Internacional del Peru, commonly known as Interbank, says it's switching from Ripple's payment messaging system, Xcurrent, to the company's XRP-powered payment product called On-Demand Liquidity, or ODL. Interbank blockchain specialist, oh boy, I'm about to butcher his name, Hoizi Mantilla, my apologies if I butcher your name, made the announcement at Ripple's Swell conference in Singapore. Quote, in Peru, we started thinking about cryptocurrencies when they first started appearing in the US. The bank has done a great job trying to attract talent that is really focused on innovation. And we have an innovation lab inside the bank. So we work as a team that is allowed to fail and try different things. That's nice. And we started working with Xcurrent in that way. And now, after a year of working with Xcurrent, we have decided to move forward this year and use the cryptocurrency to do our transactions. End quote. Nice. On-demand liquidity, formerly known as XRapid. Now, this is a lesson here. Let me highlight it. There we go. It's a lesson. Do a better job highlighting this. There we go. Pay attention. On-demand liquidity, formerly known as XRapid, is designed to use Ripple's native cryptocurrency XRP as a bridge between two fiat currencies. Ripple says that since the product's launch in October of 2018, 24 of its 300 plus clients have signed up to use ODL. Mantilla says the company's focus on new technology is born out of necessity due to increasing innovation in Latin America's cross-border payments infrastructure. Quote, the need that we have found is both our products of either corporate payments or just remittances are outdated on Swift. We're not being competitive in the market anymore. There are so many fintechs, especially coming from Brazil or from the US itself, that are targeting Peru as one of their next steps to flourish, end quotes. Interbank is one of the largest banks in Peru, according to the Corporate Financial Institute, or CFI. The company reported 2.9 billion, bravo, in total revenue in 2017, and wow, 41.3 billion in total assets. So, biggest bank in Peru is down with XRP. Mm-hmm. All right. Ugh. I'm not going to read the entirety of this because it can get stale. But look at that. Northern Trust testing fractionalized bonds on blockchain. Ain't that something? Okay. Morgan Creek Digital now takes up around 1% of the assets of two Fairfax retirement system pension funds, an investment which has more than doubled since taking their first position in the fund that closed in February. Two of the three pension funds under the system from Fairfax County, Virginia, which are the Police Officers Retirement System and Employees Retirement System, invested 55 million in Morgan Creek's second fund in October. Wow. The new allocation came after seeing good preliminary results from the first fund, in part because of the performance of crypto, which makes up 15% of the Morgan Creek's investment. The majority of the fund positions are in blockchain-related infrastructure companies. The final close for fund was the final close for fund one was only in February of this year, and it is a short time frame. Admittedly, Catherine Molnar, Chief Investment Officer of the Police Officers Fund, told CoinDesk. So, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because we're about to go into like an interlude. So, pensions, even though it says 1%, they're testing it out. Obviously, they're going to test it out. They're testing it out, see how it runs, see how it goes. They said it went well, so they're putting a little bit more in a pension. So imagine there may be other pensions around the world, since it's the world. This is the world, market. But let's say America are that need some more money, and people are living longer. You never know. Some other pensions, after they hear some pensions say, well, some pensions may say, well, this pension is making money. Let's put a little bit of our slice of pie into cryptocurrency and see where it goes. So you never know. Even though that seems like a small thing, that 1%, it may lead to a bigger thing. All right, let's get to chat. Oops, phone turned around. Uh, Dre says, I'm trying this ketogenic thing to see if it's good. Can only drink herbal teas, no sugar. I heard of kava tea with THC or something. Call of Duty analogy was good. What's going on, Nagon? How you doing today, Butterlade? All right. Kareem Austin, how you doing? Butterlade, all right, all right. As always, as you all come in, please hit that like button. Also, subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel, and subscribe to my channel. Link is down in the description, or if you listen to the playback, pinned to the comment section. So let's get the rest of the show on, and yeah, another show in the books. Share my screen. All right. Blockchain, not Bitcoin. Tech behind BTC fueling trillion-dollar stock market, plumbing pilots. Okay. This is the Paxos thing, I believe. Is it? Okay. All right. Excuse me. The technology behind Bitcoin is making its way to Wall Street. Crypto startup Paxos says it has received the go-ahead from the U.S. SEC to test a pilot program that will use blockchain technology to process stock trades. The company hopes its product will make the processes of settling equity trades faster and more cost-effective. I can say yes to that, almost yes. Quote, this will be the first time in nearly 50 years that street-side listed U.S. equity trades will settle outside the legacy system. It will also be the first time blockchain technology is applied to transaction processing for public U.S. equity trades. There are very important firsts that begin to lay the foundation for a more modern, innovative, and open financial market infrastructure, end quotes. According to a report from the Wall Street Journal, The Depository Trust and Clearing Corp has had a monopoly on the clearing and settling of equity trades in the U.S. Last year, it cleared an average of 1.3 trillion tango in stock trades each day. Paxos says it plans to start testing out its settlement platform immediately. The New York-based company is working with Credit Suisse and Societe Generale and says they will be the first early users. Quote, they are electing to build the future of settlement with Paxos in an extremely low-risk environment that has the potential to deliver big benefits. Paxos settlement service will lower settlement fees and give participants access to capital otherwise trapped in the legacy settlement system, end quote. In 2015, the New York State Department of Financial Services granted Paxos a limited purpose trust charter, establishing it as the first company approved and regulated to offer crypto products and services. Its regulatory approach has allowed it to operate as a gateway between traditional finance and new infrastructure based on digital assets. So, as you know, Paxos Standard token, Paxos Standard is a stable coin. Yes, look up Pax. Pax is a stable coin, which is obviously tied to the dollar. So always going to be a dollar. It doesn't go up to 3,000 or 1,500. Nah, it's just going to be a dollar. It's a stable coin. And they also run Pax Gold. Pax Gold is under the Paxos brand. So this Pax Gold is tied to, it's a crypto tied to the price of gold. So Paxos is that is big news in my opinion. I didn't hear a lot of people talking about this. That is huge news. That is huge news. I mean, 1.3 trillion a day on average? Bruh. Wow. Now, Facebook. Where, what? What are you doing? Fed must launch Fed now ahead of Facebook's Libra, says government official. A senior United States federal official has argued that Facebook's Libra highlights the need for the Federal Reserve, or the Fed, to act urgently and launch its own real-time payment system. In a letter addressed to the Federal Reserve Board of Governors on November 7, Rohit Chopra, a commissioner at the United States Federal Trade Commission, expressed his support of the central bank's proposal to launch a new round-the-clock real-time payment system dubbed FedNow service. In his letter, Commissioner Chopra argued that the central bank must act swiftly to prevent new threats to its oversight, whether these arise under the aegis of a prospective private megabank monopoly or from a private sector competitor like Facebook. He wrote, and I do quote, as large private firms on Wall Street and Silicon Valley seek to leverage their market power through control of critical infrastructure, it is more important than ever for the board to implement this proposal activity. End quote. He goes on to say as to specifically why. Why? Here we go. And starting right down there. He he writes that while a private mega bank monopoly over our electronic payment system would potentially suppress innovation and distort incentives in our markets, he shares the concern of both Fed Chairman Jerome Powell and Governor Lael Brainard in regard to the nature of the risks proposed by Facebook specifically. Quote, the laundry list of risks raised by the Libra project will take time to unpack and address. But regardless of Libra's ultimate fate, the proposal's emergence underscores the appetite for real-time payments and the urgency of intervention by the Federal Reserve. End quote. The appetite for real-time payments. No more what? 2-day payment, real time. Even the Fed, even the government know people want real time payments. Imagine that will do to your salary, for you to get paid automatically. Wow. They know, they know, they know, they know. You get the reference? All right. Anyway, vechain is in the news. China and France ink broad 15 billion deal. Spotlight vechain, blockchain, and pivotal new food platform. Man, vechain has been pumping for, oh my God. Woo. I thought it was, I thought this was vechain price. I'm like, what the? vechain been pumping for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. Because it was on before that, because right here is the Bitcoin pump. It was like two, 3/10 of a penny. Now it's almost near a penny. vechain has been pumping like crazy. I wanted to go down to, fill up some more. Yes, I own vechain. Yes, I want to fill up some more, because before it started pumping, vechain was behind Zcash. So it was like number 32. And now it went all the way up. And these are ranks per market cap. And it's behind Ontology. It did some numbers. It more than doubled its price. So let's do this. No, that's not it. Customize. Get the wrong one. So let's look at the 30. Let's put a 30-day. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Is it? Did I push the right thing? Yeah, I did. Oh, no, 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 no. 7-day change, 30-day change. So let's go to vechain. Yeah, so yeah, for the past 24 hours, it's up, golly, 17%. Past 7 days, it's up 31.5%. And God, look at that. And in the past 30 days, month is up 115%. Neo is doing some numbers too. People are saying all of the Chinese coins, vechain is from Singapore, so Ontology is up 40% in the past month. Golly. Goodness. I wanted to retrace because I want to fill up some more. So let's get to it. All right. The developers of vechain, a blockchain powered platform that focuses on streamlining supply chain management processes, is revealing plans to launch Food Gates, a cross border logistics and trading platform. Announced at this year's China International Import Expo 2019, or CIIE, the platform is the first cross-continent logistics and trade solution powered by the vechain Thor public blockchain for the food and beverage industry. vechain is collaborating with two partners to deliver Food Gates, certification body DNVGL, and logistics firms ASI Group. The three companies signed a memorandum of understanding with the Henan Pilot Free Trade Zone to import high-end products and food items from France, such as beef and pork and Boisette wine from Burgundy, to the free trade zone. Wow, this is major. The using of Food Gates, all parties are able to verify and certify data throughout the full life cycle of tracked products and processes, including cow selection, slaughtering, packing, and cross-country shipping. And the vechain announcement coincides with a broader $15 billion deal between China and France, that was revealed on Wednesday during French President Emmanuel Macron's visit to China. The deal includes, the deals include approval for 20 French companies to export poultry, beef, pork to China, reports Reuters. That's Reuters. Let's click on that Reuters and see what that looks like. The article looks like that is. As well as approval for poultry exports to include duck and geese, as well as foie gras. Yep. China and France signed deals worth 15 billion during Macron's visit. Let's see if they mention vechain in here. Do they mention vechain? Let's see. I'm not looking. I'm not seeing it so far. I'm not seeing it. No, they don't mention vechain in a Reuters article. Well, in Daily Hodl they do. So this is like a advertisement. So it says, "Enjoy these marvelous French ribeye and beef ribs." And also, it was a photo going around of China's President Xi Jinping and France's President Emmanuel Macron. Xi was drinking some wine. Macron, well, actually, both of them drinking some wine, and that was the items that was imported via VeChain's blockchain. So this is verified by DNVGL, original log in the blockchain, and verified by DNVGL, and then say VeChain. This is the blockchain that they verified it on. Information is registered using VeChain toolchain on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Yeah, VeChain getting it, boy. Sonny Lou, the CEO of VeChain. My goodness. Taititi says FedNow and the Faster Payment Initiative got Ripple and XRP all over it. Yes, it does. It does. Same day real time settlements. That's XRP all day. They already got the technology. So you're saying that the Fed is going to just up and say, well, we need to do that too? Nah, just use what's already there. Look up Executive Order 13772. It mentions Ripple by name. Yeah, I think I saw that. I have to read that. VeChain is being wash traded like crazy. It'll retrace. I wouldn't touch it right now. Nah. I thought it was going to retrace around 6336, but it didn't. I was tempted to sell my stuff, but I'm not a day trader. I was tempted. Ooh, I was so tempted, but I didn't. I held on, and now it went up. I'm so glad I didn't, because it has to retrace. I mean, it's for the past 30 days is up 100+%. Golly. But VeChain, we know VeChain put in that work, a lot of work. All right. As regulators stonewall Libra, Facebook rolls out new payment system. As the Libra stablecoin project continues to face a hostile audience of regulators, Facebook launches a new fiat payment system called Facebook Pay. That is an original name. On November 12th, the social media giant announced that it is introducing Facebook Pay, a payment system that is designed to facilitate payments across Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Deborah Liu, VP, Marketplace and Commerce at Facebook said, and I do quotes, "People already use payments across our apps to shop, donate to causes, and send money to each other. Facebook Pay will make these transactions easier while continuing to ensure your payment information is secure and protected." Oh boy, that is a laugh right there, end quote. In an apparent bid to avoid further regulatory scrutiny, the company clearly states that Facebook Pay is built on existing financial infrastructure and partnerships, meaning you're going to be using your credit card, the time or debit card. The firm is similarly clear that the payment service will be kept separate from Facebook's new Libra wallet and the Libra network until they merge in the future. Facebook Pay will start rolling out this week on Messenger and Facebook in the United States for quote unquote fundraisers, in-game purchases, event tickets, person-to-person payments on Messenger, and purchases from select pages and businesses on Facebook Marketplace. Wow, that's pretty cool. Facebook concludes the announcement with the belief that the firm can help businesses grow and empower people everywhere to buy and sell things online. Facebook is headstrong about doing this Libra thing, aren't they? It's like they're releasing one thing that the government will say, yeah, that they'll, eat on and you know, swallow down. Then when the government get used to that, they'll reintroduce Libra and say, well, we can do this and it'll be better. So A for effort. And to get our last topic of the night, HTC launches limited run of smartphone with crypto exchange Binance. So it's not specifically a Binance phone. They're it's a limited run. Binance putting their name on it, and a little bit of Binance related stuff. Taiwan-based smartphone maker HTC will launch a limited edition of the Exodus One, featuring services by major global crypto exchange Binance. The Binance edition Exodus One supports the Binance public blockchain, Binance Chain, as well as its decentralized counterpart, Binance DEX. Wow. The firm announced on November 12th. HTC and Binance announced the news at a Binance Super Meetup in Singapore, attended by Binance CEO. It's a lot of Binance in this article. CEO Changpeng Zhao and CFO Wei Zhao, according to a press release shared with Cointelegraph. The Binance edition Exodus One smartphone is purportedly the world's first blockchain phone to integrate the Binance Chain blockchain. Who wrote this? Golly. Kept saying Binance. Thank you, Helen Parts. The Binance Edition Exodus One will integrate its native Cyan Vault crypto wallet app with Binance DEX, allowing users to trade crypto on the platform from the smartphone. Wow. Additionally, the new smartphone will come preloaded with Binance's app and its trust wallet, the firm stated. I think she did that on purpose. Priced at $599, the HTC Binance crypto phone will soon be available for purchase on the official HTC website. I checked, it's not there yet. Consumers will be able to pay the equivalent price in crypto. So congratulations to Binance. You got your own limited edition labeled cell phone. Goodness, where people can trade crypto on it on your exchange, have little perks like your vault on there, your Binance DEX, decentralized exchange. Goodness, Binance is doing a thing. You cannot lie, boy. Mm, mm, mm. All right, to get to the markets, the current crypto market cap is 234 billion. Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 66.50% of the $234 billion market cap. The top 10 cap coins command 210 billion percent of that, well, 210 billion of that. So there's only 24 billion, less than $25 billion left for over 5,000 cryptos to share. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, especially when Bitcoin is sitting at $8,640 with a market cap of 155 billion. That's 66.51% of 234 billion. Ethereum is at $185, and XRP is sitting pretty to buy up at 26 cents. I thank y'all for tuning out. If you haven't already, please do not forget to like and subscribe, not only to the Black Brain Trust, but also to my channel. Link is in the description. And if you're listening to the playback, link to my channel will be pinned to the comment section, and all articles discussed in the show will be linked down in the description. So thank you all for tuning in. I don't know. I believe there's a show coming on after me, and I'll catch you guys next week, on next week Thursday. And remember, I'll catch you guys next week, Thursday, on another blockchain and cryptocurrency news show. But also, I'll catch you guys tomorrow on my early morning crypto show at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Monday through Friday on my channel for Money. So catch you guys tomorrow. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.